It seems we are being transported into the palace, not the palace, sorry, the prison again. What do you want from me?
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate.
Jeez, aren't you a little bitch?
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
See, she's a little bit more mannered than you are. I'm not sure. I'm guessing you're good cop and bad cop.
First
dynamic
off,
duo.
let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that.
Special ones, eh?
Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Oh, sweet. What powers?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
That is not my concern. No, my guts needs to be at least bold to say that. Oh yeah.
I have high expectations for you.
You'll see more of that if my level of social interactions, not social interactions, social ranks, not social ranks. What's the word called? My attribute ranks, whatever you want. My stats are low enough. You will see that from more often. But yeah, if my guts was higher enough, I would be able to say that. So there are some dialogue choices in which you can't even say at all, because because you're at a certain rank. So I guess for now I'll say, what do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Metaverse Navigator?
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
I did technically like delete it 4 times already.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well.
Okay.
This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
Huh, it's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Charming as always, aren't you, Caroline? Alright, time to start off my official, well, second official, I guess, because officially it's supposed to be yesterday, but I had another strange dream. Fate? And awakening? Fire Emblem? More importantly, I need to hurry and get ready for school. Alright, it's raining. Hopefully I prepared an umbrella this time. Yep, I got an umbrella. I am fine. No need to worry.
Seriously?
Oh, what was the conductor thinking charging into a station at top speed like that? Did you hear? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising. So yeah, just get into the mood as to what to expect for Persona 5. It's not all depressing and gloomy like Persona 3 is, but it is certainly not as lighthearted as Persona 4. Yeah, let's continue on forward. Get to school on time. Hopefully oh, it's already in Shujin. Okay, so I don't have to worry about the freaking railway thing again. Alright. Going to school. Cutting school. Hold on, can I actually do that? I must hurry to school. Okay, so yeah, you do not have an option to cut school. I seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle, though? Well, we'll find out sometime soon. Probably.
Class is starting.
I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ushimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. You've all looked like you've all spoiled growing up. Before we learn society's rules, maybe I should start the rules by being a decent human being. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to prepare a lot of water balls for this. Hey, new kid! The Greek philosopher Plato divided the human souls into 3 parts.
What's the answer?
A soul is comprised of appetite, spirit, and what else? So, this is where your one of the parts where your decision actually matters is to rank up your knowledge points. Almost every day and every school day, you will be called upon in class time, and by doing so, you essentially have to answer a question that the professor or teacher tells you. I don't know most of these questions. I'm trying to remember though. Appetite, spirit, and it was either love or logic from what I remember. But here's the thing, and I'm not gonna promise. I'm gonna say my answer would be logic. I hope I'm right, but there's actually a way to basically cheat this if you play online by holding the touchpad button. Oh, what the fuck? Am I not connected online? Oh shit, I don't think I'm connected online. Did I not enable it? Huh. I must have disabled it or something. Well, basically what it tells you is that if you press the touchpad, then there will be a percentage bar where each decision is made. Where, hold on, how do I explain this properly? People online, or that are connected online, has answered, basically. So first-time players have answered, or not just first-time players, but basically people have answered. And telling from the percentage, you can easily tell which one's the answer. It's the one with the highest percentage, most likely. So in a way, by going online and pressing the touchpad button, you're essentially cheating. But that is a way to get my knowledge points up. I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to... What was it again? Did I say logic? I think it's logic. Let's go with that. Correct. Okay. All right. I got it correctly. So I got lucky that time. However, I might not know all the answers. But regardless, I think the teacher will tell you the answers anyway, even if you get it wrong. You won't get any knowledge points. But be prepared for that question to be returning later on in the game, because I think like there are a total of 4 different quiz or test periods where basically it's non-stop questions, and then you get either knowledge points from that and rank up with your social link buddies or something like that. They'll be jealous of you or some shit like that. But basically, think of it like an actual school. You have to answer questions, answer them properly, otherwise you are a NEET. So you knew that, huh? Plato's teacher Socrates said that evil is born from ignorance. People who have been babied taught that evil is due to individuality can only become society scum. Wow, he got it right. Is he really a delinquent? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's just actually being serious about studying. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question. Now, that's a little bit of a logical fallacy right there, is that you answer something correctly and you gain knowledge points, when in actuality, in real life, if you don't know an answer and then you learn something, that's when you should get the knowledge points, but whatever. We'll set that aside. They have to have like some sort of reward for knowing an answer anyways, so continue. So I got knowledge points, and like I said, there was also, previously during the conversation with Igor, I also have a guts points right now. There are 5 different stats in total: knowledge, guts, proficiency, kindness, and charm. Knowledge is basically makes you smarter, guts makes you more courageous, proficiency makes you more, I guess, proficient. That's kind of self-explanatory right there. Kindness makes you more kind to people, or have an understanding of said people. And charm is basically sexiness.
All right.
Manage and balance all 5 of them if possible, or max them out as much as possible, and you'll get the full benefits of playing Persona 5. And this is basically one of the reasons why I think I have to make a second playthrough in order to do 100% completionist. Because first time playing through, it is very hard trying to balance this and your social links and your levels as well. This is the thing about Persona 5 that makes the game so amazing, is the time management that you have to do. Is like, should I balance up my social links, or should I improve on certain things? And there are also moments where like you need to improve on certain things in order to activate certain social links, so on and so forth. So each of these different aspects of the gameplay combine each other so that you can become stronger, and make sure you balance them very well so that you could basically do it. Also get 100% completionist. If you're doing a New Game Plus and you already maxed out everything, then you don't have to worry about that. But first time playing through, you're gonna have to. I honestly recommend trying to max out all the stats if possible, and then to focus on social links later on. That's my personal preference right now, though. But you can counterbalance between all of them if you wish. It is your choice. Bizarre incidents have been occurring frequently. Those are but the actions of such scum. We don't need crude people like that in this school, understand? Alright. Well, I clearly answered the question correctly, so I'm basically like a nerd and a thug at the same time. Imagine that, a bully who actually knows much about the school system. Fuck, I gave him like a very like gay voice last time, didn't I? Hey there, Takamaki. You looking for a ride home? Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all these accidents. Sorry, I have like a photo shoot today. It's for a special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it. Hey now, being a model is fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling. I know that's not his actual voice, but I just would like to personify and like personalize most of my voices. That's the beauty of like sometimes when there's like no voice acting, is that you get to put your own voices into these things. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis? Yes, I kept planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you. You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend in practice so often. That's why I asked you out in the first place. Oh, and be careful around the transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all, if something were to happen to you. Thank you. Please excuse me. There's a reason why I gave her more of a Valley Girl accent, you know? So, it might be explained, it might not. I will explain it when we get to the swimsuit session. You'll see. Shit. So you can kind of get the idea as to what Kamoshida is like. Even if you get into his good side, he's still very biased towards quote-unquote delinquents. Yo. Who are you again? Man, I wasn't expecting a brute response. Anyways.
Hey.
I want to talk to you about Castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all a dream, but I couldn't do... I'm going to probably stop doing the kanji voice for Ryuji. It doesn't really fit very well for him, honestly. I'll try to be like a more relaxed guy. I can't help back that nothing happened. It all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all. I'm not sure why I gave him a southern accent, but whatever, we'll roll with it. Actually, there is a character that has a southern accent, or at least a Kansai accent, in the Persona universe that will probably meet up very, very down the line, but we'll get to it when we get to it. I want to find out what's happened with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so, you know, you in? I'm out.
Come on, man.
Don't be like that. You gotta be wondering what the deal with that place was, too. I think we should try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you'll walk into the you'll walk into the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if there's noticed anything weird, any other weird buildings on the way. Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. I should probably go along with this. Yes, cause nothing's more justice like hanging out with delinquents.
If a huge castle like that really
Damn it.
exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time.
I was kind of having fun trying to imagine him with a southern accent, but oh well.
When did they build something like that, though?
He does have like some sort of like thuggish accent,
That way
so
from here, right?
it's not completely too out of the open to see him in a southern accent, or some sort of like, not to be racially prejudiced or anything, but kind of like a hillbilly in a way. Let's just go home.
Don't be like that. It'll be over quick. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
I want to go home.
Come on, you gotta stick with me to the end.
Like I said, most of the time your decisions don't really matter unless it's like a test, a quiz, or social links.
Let's go.
So, there's your dialogue option right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's just mostly for witty banter and fun. This is a groovy damn bass line, without a doubt.
For real?
You know me in my bass guitar, you know?
Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check your phone. Are you sure it's around here? I'm gonna be smart for once.
I already did that. But I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey,
Now you realize
reminds
that,
me,
or what?
Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation app?
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball-looking thing?
Cute logo. I can't delete it. It just appeared. Cute logo, huh?
That's not how I'd describe it. What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history!
You do better not be watching my damn porn.
Oh man, I'm such a genius!
Alright, time to delete the ebony section, the cream pie section.
Let's try using it.
Oh, there's a shit ton of Mia Khalifa shit right here. I gotta delete all that too. I don't know how. I don't know about this. Either way, it says no, so it doesn't really matter which one.
Then I'll do it.
Ah, god damn it.
Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle.
God, the monotone way to say pervert, like holy shit, voice actress.
Beginning navigation.
Here we go!
That's something I have to mention, by the way, is the Japanese voice acting. Well, you guys remember Morgana, right? We'll meet him later, and
Hey,
it is a
what are you-
him, in case you're wondering. Gender doesn't really, has a huge aspect of the story, so I think I'm okay with spoiling that. I don't think we know exactly if, by now, the gender of Morgana, but it doesn't really matter at the end anyways.
What the hell?
Sorry for anyone who's trying to speculate, but like I said, play this game before watching this playthrough. I did warn you guys ahead of time. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure exactly why I'm describing most of, tips and tricks as to how to beat this game if I am also telling you guys to play the game yourself. I don't know. I'm weird like that. But anyways, yep, we are back at the castle. But anyways, yeah, going back to the Japanese dialogue, the voice actress for Morgana is the same voice actress as Pikachu, Ikui Otani. Just a fun fact right there, she's one of my favorite voice actresses of all time. And I was a little bit tempted to change the dialogue into Japanese just for her voice, but
What happened yesterday was
I also
real
like
too.
all the other English voice actors as well, so it's more of a quantity thing.
Yeah! Those clothes!
Oh yeah, I'm back in my clothes. Sweet.
That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
You jelly?
I ain't jealous.
You stuttering a little bit.
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
Could be both.
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
Now, what kind of ruler are we talking about?
I think you called him Kamoshida?
Mm-hmm.
It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida?
Like he's the
Distorted?
king of the castle.
Explain it in a way that makes sense.
Ryuji is a little slow.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say?
I'm not that blunt like Morgana,
What was
but
that?
you are a little bit slow here, Ryuji.
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit.
Now,
it's for real.
was that a good type of slave or a bad type of slave?
We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Because I can't tell if that screams of moaning or screams of torture.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh shit,
More,
sorry,
you
I
two
skipped the dialogue a little too
escaped
fast.
yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
Ooh, joy.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona Mona!
Mona Mona?
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Why me, actually? Yeah, I want a question. Because I have the power to fight?
I just want to get a better look at your powers.
Okay.
Even if you don't agree. I bet this guy'll go on even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him?
Huh, maybe. Have fun, Ryuji. I never said that, or dot dot dot. That could be both ways.
Settled then.
I didn't say anything. I just stayed
For
in
real?
silence.
Thanks, man.
I stayed in silence. I didn't
Alright,
consent to
let's do
anything.
this.
Alright. Alright, fine. I guess I'll go along with your investigation, you
Now
two.
then.
This is our infiltration point. Ain't there where we escaped last time? That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
Huh?
How are we supposed to know about that stuff? I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me. Alright. So, sorry for dragging you into all this. But I just can't forgive what bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really, he is saying like something like coming and doing, and like instead of doing like a hard ing, it's like in. So that is a little bit of like a southern dialect that most people type to. Not exactly southern, but like along the lines of like those God, how the hell am I saying this without being racist? Accents are a beautiful thing, I will say. I love trying to learn how to mimic like different voices, imitate different like dialects. It's always fun. Although my British and accents are pretty damn horrendous. If there's a character that kind of seems a little bit British, I'll try and attempt it, but it's not gonna sound well. Man, this place is creepy as always. Now, make sure you do exactly as I say. Oh, whoa, God, now Morgana's having the do exactly as I say. All right? Wow. Okay, I am mixing up Ryuji's and Morgana's voice together. Follow me. All right. Whoa, that was a weird frame rate. Okay. Okay. No one's in here, so we're safe so far. Unless we got an ambush. Hey, we went by here when we came in the front. What the? I was seeing double or something just now. What was that, Shujin? I told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. We know when a shadow might show up. Come on, this way. Alright. Yeah, I will state this again and again and again and possibly the future of this Let's Play. But this game has amazing music. the bass line, it's just smooth, jazz. Love it. Darn! I had a feeling that would be a guard there. It looks like we won't be able to avoid conflict from this point on forward. For real?
Listen up.
Oh well, I'll just teach you the basic of battles right now. You better remember all this. As a rule of thumb, try to ambush as many enemies as you can. Attack them from behind when possible. You need to rip off their mask and momentarily break the control of the palace ruler has over them. Okay. Sentences. Okay. If you succeed, the enemy will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack. Attack enemies. When you attack a nearby enemy by pressing the X button, a battle will begin. Watch the red icon and appear in your range. If you approach the enemy from behind without being noticed, the ambush icon will appear. Attack at any moment for an edge in battle.
Yeah.
So you want to ambush him and go for the first strike, alright? I got it. You know you're just going to be watching, right? You can't use a persona. Anyway, let's go. Alright, that's simple. You could run, by the way, and you don't have to worry about that. Also, I don't think you could hold the right trigger button and sprint and go after the enemy. Otherwise, that would be dangerous. I think I only saw a weak spot in the sky, unless it was like a wind. I'll just attack for now. Let Morgana do the wind attack. Yeah, okay, yeah, he was weak to wind.
Nice work, team.
For experience. Don't worry, that number will grow later on in the future. So, as tiny as it is now, it won't be for so long. God, I love music. Ooh, love it. Oh, I can't even sprint right now, so it's not like it matters anyways.
Huh?
Why ain't nobody here?
Hey!
Damn it! They were here before? Where'd they go? Quiet down. Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too. Ooh. They might have been transferred already. Oh god, crap! I hear a lot of footsteps coming! Lots of them! It would be a problem if they discover us now.
Now then.
Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide there until we leave.
Five and star.